Always.
Always. All right, let me look at this first coin. I told these guys we look at OmiseGo, so I'm going to take a look at it. You know, with all the markets going down, I think you really need to go back and look at some of the core holdings in your portfolio, look at why you started buying them, and look if you want to add to those positions. I think now a lot of people are trying to continually tell me to look at newer coins that are newer to the market or very small market cap, but I think now is when you have a good opportunity to all these coins that did run up on the last bull run. They'll probably be the strong coins coming out of this bear market as well, and I think those are the ones you really need to reanalyze and either add to those positions or move those funds somewhere else. So I'm going to look at OmiseGo. Some people in the community yesterday wanted me to look at it. Some of you might already know what it is. I watched their town hall per request of the community. They pretty much talked about a lot of the projects on the horizon. And they're also relaunching their website, because right now their website is nothing to brag about, but it is functional. It does do what it needs to do. It's currently at $14.01, down 10.51% today. I think at the all-time highs, this was sitting around $25, $26. It is look like on this preliminary chart that it's coming back down to resistance in the past. But after I'm done talking about it, Todd will go ahead and look at that. Essentially, OMG is striving to be banking on the blockchain and has a strong focus to bank the unbanked. They're focusing a lot of resources in Asia, where many individuals have access to smartphones and computers, but not a proper banking system. If you guys don't know, over in Southeast Asia, there's a lot of fractures between their banks, and it's really hard to send funds to all the different little small nations that are over there, and a lot of people have a hard time getting verified through the banking systems as well. And when they're transferring small amount of monies across the border, that the fees eat up a lot of their net worth. So that's kind of where OMG came in and had the idea to try to help some of these people out. They have goals of providing decentralized exchange, asset-backed blockchain gateway, clearinghouse messaging network, and liquidated provider mechanics. They're doing a lot of things. They have a lot of ambitions. They really haven't produced anything up to this point, but they do have a lot of GitHub action over in the depository over there. They're making their way towards these things. And as far as I know, they're going to be doing this town hall. They said more frequently. That was the first one they did. If you look up OmiseGo Town Hall on YouTube, they had 3 of the developers over there kind of talking. They all seem very motivated, kind of talked about what they're doing day to day, and then they did a Q&A at the end, like an AMA format. So that was pretty interesting to see their opinions on that. They have a strong development and advisory team, including Joseph Poon, who, if you guys didn't know, devised the Lightning Network and has been working on Plasma. They also have support from Vitalik Buterin, the founder of Ethereum, who is on the advisory board as a proof-of-stake researcher and is looking into the security for the network, for the OMG network. OmiseGo will be used as a platform to transfer OMG and other currencies between nations. This is due to how fractured the banking system is between nations and Asia in particular. We've kind of talked about that, and they're having a large focus in Southeast Asia. Their white paper is kind of complex because they have so many different projects going on, but one of the projects they do let you do is, apparently it kind of seems like you can make your own wallet, an SDK wallet, and use their template to build that wallet. So when you're transacting currencies, it doesn't only have to be OMG. They're allowing all different currencies to be integrated into that wallet or into any wallet that you want to create, which is kind of interesting. Once the OmiseGo chain launches, OMG token holders can choose to be rewarded by staking the OMG. After watching the town hall, it seems that the staking reward does not have to be in OMG either. They made it pretty clear that you're going to be able to almost choose what currency that you would like in reward for staking your OMG and providing that security and infrastructure to their network. So that's kind of interesting. I think I was going to go back and watch the town hall again to make sure I understood that correctly. The town hall is probably about 30 minutes long. It was kind of dry. It didn't seem like any of the 3 people on there felt really comfortable in front of the camera, and they kind of just were on like their phones or just a standard webcam, nothing really going on in the background, or no templates or music or anything like that. But they did provide a ton of information, and you probably need to watch it 2 or 3 times to really gather everything that they're saying they're going to be doing. Overall, I think this is still very speculative, and there's going to be immense competition in the area. Banks are trying to offer various apps to solve this problem, but very few, if any, competitors are striving to integrate blockchain technology into their solution. So they do have a first mover's advantage as far as trying to build this on the blockchain, and they're doing it as a side chain of Ethereum. It's an ERC20 token. If you've seen some commercials here, if you guys are from the United States, we have this Zelle commercial which is going around, which they're just kind of banks are trying to sell, and Wells Fargo is trying to sell as a payment solution for the banking system for faster and cheaper transactions. That's kind of what some of the banks over in Asia are trying to do as well. But if OMG can come through with what they're saying, they're going to have a better product, they're going to have a better platform, and they have the developers to really make it happen, and that's why I'm not really questioning it that much. You can see that they give Ethereum a shout out right here. If you guys really want to dig into this, I would say start off with watching the town hall and really read through their white paper, because they have, like I said, I think they have 4 main projects with the decentralized exchange, the asset-backed blockchain gateway, the clearinghouse, and then also trying to provide liquidity to their network. And trying to incorporate a ton of different currencies, not just the OMG. The question is, what is the real value proposition of OMG if you can use all these other currencies? Well, OMG is still the main token that is used to run the platform. So if you want to build your own currency or build your own wallet, you still have to use the OMG to make that happen.